Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clay, and I am the Bucks believer. Earlier today, the Bucks continued to address the wing position via free agency, signing Rodney Hood to a one-year minimum contract for next season. Hood is one of the bigger question marks of this year's free agency class, as 2 seasons ago, he tore his Achilles and missed almost the entire season. Last year, Hood was able to make his return to the court, appearing in 55 games in stints with the Portland Trail Blazers and Toronto Raptors. Unfortunately, he really struggled to find his footing, averaging just 4.5 points per game on 36.2% shooting from the field. Clearly, those numbers are very poor, and they would indicate that Hood should not be back on an NBA roster next season. However, Hood had done plenty prior to that injury to indicate that he definitely is worth taking a shot on for a minimum despite his struggles last season. Before his injury, Hood had averaged double-digit points on 35+% shooting from beyond the three-point line in every year of his career with the exception of his rookie season. Hood is a career 38.7% shooter from the corners, and that's probably the biggest way he's going to be able to threaten defenses as a catch-and-shoot bomber from beyond the arc. However, he also can do some stuff with the ball in his hands, as he showcased a very solid pull-up jumper during his time with Portland, particularly on mid-range jumpers. Hood also really likes to post up smaller players, as he can use his 6'8" wingspan to shoot over those smaller guys and really takes advantage of those at a high level. He also can play out of the pick and roll just a little bit, as he showcases a solid handle and does a really nice job of finding cutters flying towards the basket whenever he has the ball in his hands. Even with that being said, I still think that Hood is best suited as an off-the-ball player. He showcased a high ability to knock down catch-and-shoot three-pointers, and in addition to that, he also had flashes of being a high-level movement shooter during his time in Portland, and there's a chance that we could see him become someone that can come off of pin downs and run the inverted pick and roll with Giannis Antetokounmpo. On the other side of the court, Hood's defense is certainly subpar, and because he's not super quick, he can't guard point guards, and he's really skinny, weighing just 200 pounds, so he can't guard 4s or 5s either. He's mostly limited to guarding 2s and 3s, so he's not a switchable defender, but Hood is still able to hang in there because he plays very hard and has a solid motor on the defensive end of the court, and his offense, if he's playing the way he did prior to his injury, is certainly enough to carry him to a level where he's playable in the playoffs despite his defensive flaws. Overall, with Hood, I think that the ceiling, the best possible case that the Bucks could get out of him, is a bit similar to what they got from Bryn Forbes this past season, with Hood just being quite a few inches taller than Forbes and having a better ability to hang in during playoff games because of that extra size. Unfortunately, there is a significant downside that comes with signing Hood as well, as if he struggles in many of the same ways that he did last season, he could end up being an end-of-the-bench player for the Bucks who is pretty unplayable come playoff time. Even so, I think that this is a really solid minimum signing for Milwaukee, as if Hood can figure everything out, I could see him being a valid contributor on a very good team during the playoffs next season. We just have to hope that he's able to recover from his injury and not repeat what he did last year. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, especially if you're a fellow Bucks believer. This is the place for you. Also, let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the Rodney Hood signing. Thank you for watching today's video. I think that I've covered everything that I wanted to cover, so that's going to be it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all again very soon.